how do you record your run times down a certain trail? Strava, trail folks, you all know they are not that accurate enough because they work on GPS. But what if you want to know your run time down a trail? In actual DH race, the rider is ranked by a hundredth of a second, means he can lose or gain his rank by a millisecond. So what if we make a watch which will record your run time on hand and accurate enough up to a hundredth of a second? So that's what we are making in this video. In DH race, they use RFID technology. The rider is given a tag which is situated on his bike's fork, and two radars at the start and the end point detect the tag and then calculate the time taken by the rider to come downhill. But this system is very expensive and you can't use it for your personal practice. But what if you and your friends need to know their personal best on a trail? So this project is for you. So let's get to the project and first know what components we need. So the main component is this Hall effect sensor. So what it does is detects a magnetic field when the magnet passes by it. This sensor will detect this magnet passing. The next thing is a optocoupler. Then we'll need a resistance, which is I am using 10k ohms. A buzzer which will notify us if the magnetic sensor were detected or not. A battery clip and some magnets. I have 4 of them, and some wires and other electronic components like this capacitor and a 9-volt battery. And the main component which we'll need is a digital watch like this. You can buy any cheap digital watch. So I have bought a 100 rupees watch here. It works. It also has a light here and it has stopwatch, and I guess this is the whatever it is. Well, I'm thinking of fixing this sensor here besides the watch like this. I ended up cutting a slot in the watch body by melting the plastic with the soldering iron and then fine cutting the slot with the cutter. So I've made a slot here by carving, and now the sensor can just fit here. So I'll super glue it there. Same as the sensor will also fix the buzzer here. The sensor is perfectly integrated into the watch body, also the buzzer. Now let's open up the back panel so we can access the internal circuit board. While opening the watch or any other electronic components, make sure you don't lose their screws. So I'm using the magnet from our project to hold the screws. So this is how it works. There are 2 terminals. This is the common one and this is the start button. So when this terminal and this is connected with this small metal strip inside, you can see it moving. The stopwatch starts and stops. So we'll bypass this button and we'll add an optocoupler here. So we'll solder it quickly. This was an idea right out of my mind, and there are such more project ideas which I will make in future. To get the circuit diagram, also more detailed video of this watch and the projects I will make in future, check out my Patreon page. There I upload more detailed videos about the project and insights. All the inside modifications are done now, and now it's time to assemble the watch back. So this is our watch now. Now let's test it. So the timer is on 0 now. So we'll
So it made a beep and the timer is on. Now for the second beep, timer is off. This is how it works.
So as we tested now, the stopwatch is working. It's starting and stopping when we gave signals to the buzzer terminals. Now how will that terminals get the signal? So when we will pass the watch by the magnetic plate, the magnetic sensor will detect the magnets and send a signal to the circuit which we made inside the watch, and it will start or stop the watch, and the buzzer will notify us that it has started or stopped. Now again, if you want a circuit diagram, go check out my Patreon page. There I have uploaded more detailed video of this watchmaking and the circuit diagram.
So the stopwatch is done. I have also attached a 9-volt battery to the strap holder here, and now we'll reset the timer and see this. As I move the magnet above it starts, and again it stops.
So now to make the magnet module, I am using 3 high power speaker magnets and a 6mm ply sheet. So I'll arrange them in a special order because they are on the same polarity. They will not stay together, they will repulse. So I am arranging them in a triangular manner, and then I will super glue them on the ply sheet. I also added a plastic cover of a container lid so it looks good and the magnets we put will be safe. Now let's make it more attractive.
So the watch is ready. Also the magnetic pad, it's quite heavy with the magnets there. So as on the start point, as we'll tap and slide on this plate, this bip will notify you that the stopwatch has started, and you can see it has started. And again, when on the end point you will tap on such plate, this bip will notify you that the stopwatch has ended. And it also works from a distance, so you won't need to tap it. You need to just fight as close to it, so you can make the sensor notify that you have reached a checkpoint or you have started the race. So everything is ready and ready to test now. So we'll head to our local trails and test out the system, how it works. This will be the first time recording ever made on this watch. So we are fully ready here to take a run. We have both the watch, hammered the stake here. It's the start point sensor. So we'll test. Yes, it gave a beep, means it is working, and at the end point we have already set everything. So we'll get on the bike and have the run. Did it. Now let's hit the time.
It was at this moment that Nathan knew he fucked up.
So as you saw, I had a crash and broke the watch. There is not much damage to the watch, only some wires are cut, neither to me. I am totally fine. I got no injuries from the crash. Only the thing is that my tires are less grippy, so they slipped on a muddy section while on the turn and I fell down. As I put down my hands, the battery was here, like here, and it got away from the watch. I'll repair it and make a separate video. You can see the watch testing in upcoming videos. Till then, if you are really interested in this watch and do you want to know how to make one and more detail about the circuit diagram, the schematics and the components which I used, check out my Patreon page. There I have uploaded a very detailed video of how to make this watch, like from where I got the components and how I assembled it, what's the purpose of certain component in the circuit, and all of the electronic things in the circuit. If you want to see the watch testing video, you can subscribe my channel, and if you like this video, hit the like button. Till then, keep paddling and stay safe.